You found the perfect pair of jeans. They looked brilliant in the store. The color was right, the cut seemed right. You held them up and thought, yes, finally, these are the ones. Then you got home, you put them on, and something was just off. Not wrong enough to return, not right enough to actually wear. So they sat in your wardrobe, and they are probably still there. We have all been in that room. Here's what no one tells you. It was never about your body. It was about not yet knowing which genes were built for how you were actually shaped. And once you know that, everything changes. Today, on The Style Elder, we are going deep on denim. Not the fast fashion version, not the influencer version, the version that actually works for women over 50 and 60. We're talking fit, rise, wash, cut, and the styling formulas that make any pair of jeans look like you had them made for you. Stay with me until the end because the formula in the final section is the one that ties everything together. And if you're new here, this is the Style Elder, the space where elegance is not a trend, it is a standard. Subscribe so you never miss a conversation like this one. Let us get into it. Point 1. Finding the jeans that actually fit your body. Let us be honest with each other. Finding jeans that genuinely fit feels like something close to luck. One pair makes your legs look longer than you ever thought possible. The next makes you wonder if the mirrors in changing rooms are simply lying. Here's the truth that will save you a great deal of frustration. It is not your body, it's the jeans. Denim sizing is deeply inconsistent across brands. A size that fits perfectly in one label can pull at the waist or gap at the back in another. Why? Because jeans are manufactured with tolerance ranges. If a waistband is designed to measure 40 centimeters, it can pass quality control at 39 or 41. That's a full 2-centimeter difference, and when it comes to fit, 2 centimeters is enormous. Sometimes you simply need to try 2 pairs of the exact same size to find the one that was cut well. This is not a failing, it's just the reality of how denim is made. Now let's talk about your shape, because understanding this changes the way you shop entirely. If you are an hourglass shape, high-rise, slim, or straight jeans are your allies. They honor your curves without gripping too hard, and they define the waist beautifully. If you carry more weight around the middle, what is often called an apple shape, go for mid to high-rise straight or boot-cut styles. These add flow through the leg and gently draw the eye away from the midsection. For a pear shape, where the hips are fuller than the shoulders, dark washes in wide leg or straight cuts are transformative. They slim the hip line and elongate the whole frame. If your proportions are more rectangular, with shoulders and hips roughly the same width, high-rise ankle cuts or a gentle flare create the suggestion of a waist. A little stretch in the fabric helps everything sit beautifully. And for an inverted triangle shape, where the shoulders are broader than the hips, wide leg or straight cuts are exactly right. They balance the upper body and even out your proportions without any effort at all. These are not rules, they are starting points. Try them, adjust them, and see which combinations make you feel powerful in your own skin. And while we're talking cuts, let's name the ones that never go out of style. The slim straight, the wide leg, the classic straight leg. These are what I call the forever cuts. Trends move around them, but these shapes always look considered, always look sharp. Right now, slim straights and wide legs are the shapes dominating both runways and real streets. The pendulum has swung away from extremes. Super skinny jeans and very baggy fits are fading, and the middle ground is where the elegance lives. One golden rule to carry with you: avoid extremes. If the denim is cutting off your circulation, it's working against you. If it's swallowing you entirely, same problem. And if a pair is almost right, have them altered. A good tailor can turn almost perfect into exactly right. Point 2. Understanding rise and why it matters more than you think. Rise is one of those details that looks minor on a label and turns out to change everything about how a pair of jeans wears. Let me walk you through the 3 you'll encounter most. Low rise sits roughly 2 inches below the navel. It can look lovely on certain frames and highlight the hips beautifully, but it does require attention to how your tops sit because any gap at the back or pull at the front will be visible. For most women over 60, low rise tends to work against comfort and proportion rather than for them. Mid-rise is without question the workhorse of denim. It sits just below the navel, it flatters an enormous range of body types, it pairs easily with most tops, tucked or untucked, it's classic, it's comfortable, and it's stood the test of time for good reason. Roughly 40% of women still choose mid-rise as their preferred cut, and that loyalty is entirely earned. High rise sits about 2 inches above the navel. This is the one that does the most work. It elongates the leg, cinches the waist, and pairs beautifully with anything you tuck in. For women who want their jeans to do some of the styling for them, high rise is the answer. One practical note: when shopping for any rise, look for a small percentage of stretch in the fabric. 2 to 3% elastane is enough to keep the jeans comfortable through a full day without losing their shape by evening. The global denim market is set to reach $92 billion, which means the options available to us are better, more varied, and more thoughtfully designed than at any point before. But no matter how many new cuts arrive, a well-chosen rise on the right body will always be timeless. And what about wash? Dark indigo, deep black, and charcoal gray will always slim and elongate. They read as polished almost regardless of what you pair them with. Light washes have a wonderful casual ease to them, perfect for warm afternoons and relaxed weekends. If you want a quick way to elevate a simple outfit, reach for a deep, dark wash and layer a blazer over it. That combination is an effortless power move. Point 4. The washes that make denim look expensive. Wash is the element of denim that sets the entire mood of an outfit. Get it right, and your jeans look considered and polished. Get it wrong, and the whole look can feel unintentional. Let me take you through the ones worth knowing. Dark wash and black denim are quite simply the most versatile things in a wardrobe. They slim, they elongate, they instantly communicate that a look has been thought about. Dark indigo appeared prominently on the fall 2025 runways, and it's easy to understand why. You can dress it down with trainers and a simple knit, or dress it entirely up with a blazer and a heel. The transformation is remarkable for something so straightforward. For a sleek silhouette, a high-rise skinny or slim straight in dark wash works beautifully. For something more current and relaxed, a straight cut in the same dark tone gives you that tailored but effortless combination that French women have been wearing for decades. Dark jeans are an investment piece. They don't go out of style. They simply sit in your wardrobe season after season, always ready. White and off-white denim is having a genuine moment. Searches for white jeans increased over 100% last year, and that enthusiasm is entirely justified. White jeans in a wide leg or straight cut look crisp, clean, and quietly expensive. They pair beautifully with neutrals for a monochromatic look that feels very current, or with navy and black for bold, classic contrast. The only thing to remember with white denim is quality. A thin, cheap white jean will let you down. A well-structured white wide leg or straight cut will earn its place in your wardrobe for years to come. Mid and light wash denim is your everyday option. It feels approachable and natural, particularly in warmer months. The key is keeping it clean and unfussy. No heavy distressing, no overdone fading. A simple, clean mid-wash in a good cut looks polished and relaxed in exactly the right measure. There's a beautiful trend of subtle embellishment on lighter denim, small pearl details, delicate embroidery, a fine pattern at the hem. If your jeans carry any kind of detail, the styling rule is simple. Let the denim be the conversation. Keep your top clean and quiet. And don't underestimate what a change of cut can do within any wash. A dark boot cut reads entirely different from a dark wide leg. A light straight cut is a different garment from a light relaxed fit. Build your wash palette wisely, then let the cut do the rest of the work. Point 5. The styling formulas that always work. This is the section I want you to save. These are the formulas, the combinations that require no deliberation because they work every time. Think of them as your denim architecture. The jeans are the foundation. Everything else builds from there. Style 1. Casual and chic. Dark, slim, straight jeans, a tucked ribbed kit or simple tee, loafers, a slim belt at the waist, a structured bag. This combination is clean, flattering on every shape, and completely effortless. The dark denim slims, the tucked top defines the waist, the loafers keep the whole look grown up and intentional. If you want a small variation, drape a fine striped sweater over your shoulders or swap the knit for a soft cream blouse. Both work beautifully. Style 2. Business and sharp. Straight leg dark wash jeans, a tailored blazer, a crisp button down underneath, pointed flats, or a low heel. The blazer does the heavy lifting here. It sharpens the whole look, while the straight leg jean keeps it modern and far more comfortable than a formal trouser. A well-cut cardigan or tweed jacket with a simple bodysuit underneath gives you a similar effect with a softer edge. Style 3. Evening and elegant. Black high-rise jeans, a silk or satin blouse, heeled mules, a small structured clutch. Black denim reads as dressy almost regardless of what surrounds it, and silk adds a layer of luxury with almost no effort. If you want to move away from the blouse, a fine knit with an interesting neckline works equally well. Add a long sweater coat over the top for depth and drama. Style 4. Warm weather and relaxed. White wide-leg jeans, an off-shoulder or relaxed linen top, simple flat sandals, a woven or structured tote. White jeans and a wide leg cut feel crisp and modern. The slightly relaxed top balances the volume of the leg. This is the outfit for a Sunday morning, a lunch with friends, a warm evening where you want to look put together without any effort at all. If you prefer something quieter, cream on cream, a cream knit with cream slingbacks creates a monochromatic look that is genuinely elegant. Style 5. Current and confident. Wide leg jeans in any wash, lightly cuffed, a fitted top or a fine knit vest, ankle boots, simple, minimal jewelry. The wide leg is the dominant shape of 2025, and for good reason. It is comfortable, it is flattering, and it balances beautifully when the top half is kept fitted and clean. The ankle boot grounds the proportions and adds height without requiring a heel. Data shows a 57% rise in women pairing wide-leg jeans with fitted tops. This is not a coincidence. It is a formula that genuinely flatters. The golden rule underneath all 5 of these styles is the same: a well-fitted jean, a clean or structured top, and shoes or a bag that finish the look with intention. That is it. That is the whole system. Point 5. The tops and accessories that elevate any pair of jeans. The jeans are your foundation, but what goes on top and what you carry completes the look entirely. Let me give you the principles that make any denim outfit look polished and deliberate. Start with your tops. A crisp button-down shirt and dark jeans is one of the most timeless combinations in fashion. It works for the office, for an evening out, for almost everything in between. Tuck it in, add a slim belt, and you have a look that reads sophisticated and effortless at once. Silk and satin blouses paired with denim create a wonderful tension between dressed and relaxed. The contrast between the softness of the fabric and the structure of the denim is exactly what makes French women look so considered without appearing to try. Structured tops, a mock neck, a cropped blazer worn as a top, a fitted fine knit sweater are your friends when you are wearing wide leg or straight cut jeans. The contrast in silhouette, fitted above and fluid below, is one of the most flattering combinations available to us. If you are in slim or straight jeans, a slightly relaxed or draped top gives you the balance you need. Clean lines, nothing oversized, nothing that competes with the denim for attention. Now, accessories. This is where restraint earns its reward. A slim leather belt in a neutral tone, worn at the natural waist, defines your silhouette and tidies any outfit instantly. No oversized buckles, no contrast stitching, simple, clean, elegant. Your bag should be structured, a top handle, a crossbody in good leather, a small satchel. These signal care and attention without announcing themselves. Jewelry with denim should follow the same principle we talked about in our French women video. Choose one piece, let it speak quietly. Small hoops, a delicate chain, a clean analog watch. Nothing that jingles, nothing that competes. And your shoes. This is where the look lands or falls apart. Pointed toe flats and low heels elongate the leg without requiring a heel you cannot walk in. Sleek ankle boots balance wide leg and straight cuts beautifully. Loafers are the most reliable everyday option in existence. And minimal trainers, kept clean and neutral, work only with cropped or wide leg styles. The moment a trainer gets too bulky or too branded, it pulls the whole look down. The formula is straightforward. Clean lines at the top, a well-fitted pair of jeans, and shoes or a bag that finish the look with intention. That is it. That is the whole system. Denim is one of the most democratic things in fashion. It belongs to everyone, at every age, in every size. But like anything worth wearing, it rewards a little knowledge. Now you have it. You know how to identify the cut that flatters your shape. You know how to choose a rise that works for your proportions. You understand what wash does to a look and why it matters. You have 5 styling formulas that require no thought because they simply work, and you know which tops, accessories, and shoes will make any pair of jeans feel like they were made for you. That is not a small thing. That is the difference between a wardrobe full of almost right and one that consistently, effortlessly looks exactly like you. I would love to hear from you. Tell me in the comments, which of these 5 points surprised you most, or tell me about your favorite pair of jeans and why they work. This community always has the most thoughtful conversations, and I read every single one. If you are new to the Style Elder, welcome. Subscribe so you never miss a conversation like this one. And if today was useful, a like helps more women find this space. Until next time, dress with intention, carry yourself with grace, and remember, the right pair of jeans has never been about the jeans. It has always been about the woman wearing them. See you in the next one.